Yeah, Adam Quinn and me, we had a plan to overpower a guard who kept watch on a lonely post. Yeah, then one of us was to change into his clothes and escape on the first boat that took the guards back to Temple. Yeah, then the one who went was to come back for the other in a canoe at the next full moon.
Go on.
Oh, there was an accident. I killed the guard. It was a mistake. And then we buried the body, and it was agreed that I was the one that was to come back. So I did. Yeah, but when I got back here, I became a fear they might have found the body and discovered what we'd done. So I never went back to Malo. I've stayed in these caves ever since.
How long ago was this?
Oh, no, 2 years. I've been counting the changes in the moon, and time seems an eternity.
2 years.
Father might still be alive.
Hey, be dead, I tell you. Adam Quinn be dead.
Is it possible? Could your father still be alive?
Aye. It were only 2 months after he'd left us that we were told he'd died. Now, if I'm to believe this old villain, then I know what they told us was a lie. Aye, David. My father might be alive still. On Malo, and a mile away.
Here are, Mrs. Quinn. That's our ship.
When I was a child, I once saw an old drawing of one, but I never thought they could be so big.
Big enough to make trying to hide it a real problem. You can imagine.
My son Jason be on that ship?
Sure is.
So long in hiding away from his family.
Come on, I'll take you to him. Brother, I tell you, it's not easy getting in and out of the village in broad daylight.
Glory be.
Mother.
You look well. A little thinner, but better than one could expect.
My mother's just as I remember her.
Oh, enough.
I can make some tea. We still have a little left. Don't put any weight on it, Tony.
Promise.
I will help.
Did you see any gods? No, nothing. Not between here and the valley.
Thy ankle be hurt?
I had a bit of an accident. It'll be fine.
Well, son.
David will have told you of our meeting with the hermit.
He did. You think there'd be a chance thy father be still alive?
Aye, a chance.
I fear for thee, son.
I must go, Mother. It's the only way.
I'll not stop thee.
I'll have the help of our friends. And there's a small boat.
We call it a raft.
We're not afraid. Malo doesn't frighten us.
When do you plan to leave?
By tonight's tide. The sooner the better.
Down you go.
Hurry up.
And what did I say to thee?
It's okay. I don't think it was followed.
You look as though you've been in the wars.
You'll be in a bigger war yet. Why are you not where thy sister be? In school?
I saw you leave by the secret way.
And so followed after. And what'll the schoolmaster say? You be more out of school than you are in.
He'll be here now. Let's make the best of it. But you'll not disobey our mother again.
No, Jason. I'm sorry, Mama.
Let's start making plans.
Aye. He cannot risk being gone from the valley too long.
Are you sure I cannot tempt you to a sup of coconut milk, Mr. Quilter?
Nego.
I be sure my mother is only visiting with a neighbour and will not be long.
I will wait till it be nightfall, if necessary. I'll see the rapscallion punished for playing truant yet again, ye may count on it. I'll not be hoodwinked. I'll teach them to escape, to avoid their learning, that is. Confound me if I do not. I'm no boy's fool, miss. I am not.
Here be the lagoon. 'Twould be dangerous to row on this side of the island, so we must head straight out to sea and come in on this far side. I've only seen it from a fishing boat, but it appears rocky, so landing won't be so easy.
They don't have volcanoes over there too, do they?
Nay, Mark, no volcanoes, But what else there might be on Malo I've no knowledge of, apart from stories that are told.
There'll be enough food for 3 days.
Let's hope it won't be that long.
Of course it won't be.
Well, we don't know what could happen.
Well, you might try being a bit more optimistic, David.
We have to weigh all the possibilities.
You do. I don't. Can you run through it again, please, Jason?
Aye.
I think we should synchronize our watches too, Mark.
Jason could take mine. You could explain to him how it works.
That's a good idea, Anna.
What happens if something goes wrong?
Well, you still have me. A bit restricted, but not to worry.
And furthermore, if once again Aaron Quinn plays truant from my schoolhouse, see to this island's learning, and I, its dedicated guardian, he'll force me to draw him before the Prime Minister for chastisement. Confound me if I do not.
I'll see to it the boy is duly punished, Mr. Quilter. It will not happen again.
So you say, ma'am, so you say. But it do, and constant. The boy's an habitual dodger.
Well, you'll have his promise, Mr. Quilter. He's just gone down the road a piece. The sister's gone to fetch him now.
Now, be no boy's fault, ma'am. I find no greater abomination in life than a backward boy.
I'm sure as goodly a man as yourself, Mr. Quilter, fair and learned a man, as gentle and humble a man, will find forgiveness easy practice.
Kind of you to say so, Widow Quinn, and astute, so accurately to divine my character. Maybe if I were to have his promise. Well, where is he?
Gone again. Just disappeared.
Now let's see if what worked for the ancient Egyptians will work for us.
Well, it looks a steady craft.
Let's hope.
Now you're quite sure you have everything?
Checked and rechecked. Do you remember the knife?
Yes, David.
Don't fight.
See ya.
Good luck.
Thanks, Tony. We'll be okay.
I hope you find your dad.
Bye, Anna. Bye, Sue Ying.
Bye, girls. Bye, Tony.
Bye.
Oh, it's the fresh water.
I didn't forget. Goodbye.
Helen Quinn, me heart near leapt from me breast.
I'm sorry, Jeremiah.
Yeah, I'm just on my way back to my master's.
Jeremiah, I must ask you a favour.
What's wrong, lass?
It's Aaron. He's disappeared.
Oh, not again.
Aye. But this time we think he's stowed away on board the raft belonging to our friends, which at this very moment is beginning a voyage.
And whither they may be bound, and at night?
Malo.
No, he couldn't have. He would have been seen. The raft is not so big.
He's Helen quite sure.
A moment till I catch me breath. 'Tis the very devil climbing that ladder. Now.
There's only under the canopy where the stores are kept. But then could he have hidden himself there?
On second thought, Anna, it would not have been impossible.
Is there nowhere else he might be, Jeremiah?
Both young Helen and the widow Quinn herself are certain 'tis where the lad would be. And as neither of ye have any knowledge of it, there's no way we can be certain until they return.
So, we wait.
I wish the moon would go behind those clouds.
Aye. 'Tis best we have the darkness.
Are we still on course, Jason?
The stars be there for us to follow.
I wish we had the ship's compass.
Right. The Q's got that, though, somewhere in that cave of his.
Trust in the stars. They'll not let us down.
We must be on the far side of Malo by now.
Aye, and heading in toward it in a straight line.
I've got the creepiest feeling. I've had goosebumps for the past 5 minutes.